Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I am going to show you the 1-3-1 motion basketball offense. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But today I am going to talk to you about the 1-3-1 motion offense. But first, definitely, if you haven't already, go subscribe to PewDiePie. I thought I would join in on the fight to allow him to be still number one. But anyways, let's get down to the clipboard and let's check out this basketball play. Okay, so here we have blue on offense and red on defense. Now, what we're going to start with this play, this is the 1-3-1, so this is good against a man-to-man and also against the zone defense. I'm going to show you this first against the man-to-man and then against the zone defense. But first, what we're going to do, we're going to have player 1 pass to player 3, and he's going to cut through towards the rim. Meanwhile, player 4 is going to set up a screen for player 1. He may be open for that layup. If he is not, he's going to then clear out, and player 2 is going to fill his spot. So it's going to look like this. Just like that. Now, next, when player 3 wants to get rid of the ball, of course, player 5 could have been open too when player 1 was cutting through towards the rim. This could have been player 5 playing help defense to cut off that pass, where player 3 could have just passed to player 5 for the layup really quickly. That's always an option there as well. That's why I like player 5 down there. Next, player 3, he's going to pass back to player 2. And then we're going to have player 4 setting a screen on player 3, who's going to use that screen. He's going to go in front or behind. It's up to him. Personally, I prefer them going in front and cutting down the middle. That way, he may be open for a layup. If not, player 5 might be open for the deep alley-oop. That's what you would do at the older age group. I wouldn't do that at the younger age group. And then player 3, he is going to then clear back out towards this corner. And then we'll have him pop back up. The other option is what I would personally do. Have player 3 cut towards the rim. Player 4 is going to pop out. He may be open for a three-point shot, and then player 3 is going to take player 4's spot at the high post area, at the free throw line. Next, player 2 is going to pass to player 1. Player 2 is then going to cut and use player 3 as a screen. Next, he may be open for a layup, and then player 4 is going to fill. Player 2 is going to probably follow his man. He's going to pop back out. And player 5 is going to be switching sides because every time the ball switches sides, so does player 5. Now, again, like what we just had, we're going to have player 1 pass to player 4. He's going to use player 3 as a screen. Player 3 is going to pop out. Player 1 is then going to be at the high post. This is how I run the motion offense for the 1-3-1. Now, let's see it against the zone defense. Now, against the 2-3 zone defense, this is a very good offense. Basically, first we're going to have player 1 pass to player 2. Player 4 is going to set a screen on player 2. Player 1 will be then cutting towards the rim. Now, if he is open, which hopefully he should be open, what's going to happen is that's going to bring player 5 out on him, and that might allow player 5 blue to be open for that layup. Now, if player 3 cuts down to try and stop that from happening, player 1 can just pass it out to player 3, and player 3 is able to jack up the three-point shot. However, let's say player 1 wasn't open. He's going to still cut through, and then what's going to happen is player 3 is going to fill his spot up top, and player 1 is going to fill out, just like we just did against the man-to-man defense. Now, let's see it against let's see what happens here. So, player 2 is going to pass back up top. Player 4 is going to set up a screen. That's going to allow player 2 to cut down the middle of the key. And because now he's in the middle of the key, he's going to be collapsing the defense. There might be an option for player 5 blue. There might also be an option for player 1 blue out here, or player 1 blue could slide down to this corner as well really quickly, where he could pass that ball out. There's a few different options there. But what's going to happen as well now is, let's say player 2 wasn't open. He's going to cut back up to the top of the key, and we're going to be running our offense, or our defense once again. When player 4 rolls off of that screen, he may be open as well for a three-point shot too. Now let's try this out against the 3-2 zone defense. Now against the 3-2 zone defense, player 3 can pass to player 1. Player 2 can then set a screen for player 3. Player 3 is going to cut towards the rim. He may be open. If he is, that's going to collapse the defense and allow player 5 to get an open layup. But if he's not open, he's going to still fill out. Player 4 is going to fill back up to the top. And then what we'll have is player 1 passing to player 4. Again, player 2 setting a screen for player 1. Player 1 is going to cut down the middle of the key. The idea with this offense against the zone defense is to always pass into the key. That way, we can collapse that defense and allow player 5 to score, or possibly have player 3 sneak down for a pass out to player 3 for the three-point shot, or player 3 could cut back door and get a layup as well. So there's a few different options with this offense. Now, I hope that this offense does help your team. The 1-3-1 motion works super well against both types of defenses, zone as well as man-to-man. So definitely try this in your next game. Anyways, I hope that this video has helped. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe. Let us know how you run the 1-3-1 with your team if you do run the 1-3-1 offense. And, of course, have a great day. I do post new videos every single day, so if you'd like, somewhere on the screen is a subscribe button and a suggested video by YouTube. Go check those out if you haven't already. Anyways, I'll see you guys again tomorrow, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, let your players know that I post basketball skills videos. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.